On a foggy morning in the quiet neighborhood of Verona, Wanda stumbled upon a surprising sight in her backyard. A black furred dog that seemed to have no home. Wanda felt curious and approached, but what she saw in the dog's mouth made her dizzy, causing her to lose consciousness. When she woke up, still confused, she knew she had to find the dog. In the following days, she searched everywhere for it, until one day it suddenly returned. Wanda approached carefully, not wanting to scare it. That morning, Wanda was enjoying a quiet coffee, knowing that family chaos would soon arrive. She was preparing for the day when she decided to water the plants. While doing so, she noticed the dog in the garden, wagging its tail. As she got closer, she saw it was carrying something in its mouth, a familiar object that took her breath away. Unable to resist, she reached out to touch the dog, which stood still, as if waiting for her gesture. Suddenly, she lost consciousness again, and it was Juan, her son, who woke her up. When she recovered, Wanda realized the dog had disappeared. Worried, she tried to find it again, but was unsuccessful. The morning turned into chaos as she prepared her children for school. When she finally sent them off with the neighbor, Wanda decided to investigate the shed in her garden, where she remembered seeing the dog. As she approached, she felt nostalgic and recalled the object the dog had brought. However, when she tried to show it to Juan, the dog was no longer there. Wanda felt that something was wrong, so she continued searching, but found no trace of it. Despite everything, she couldn't stop thinking about the dog. That afternoon, while waiting for its return, she decided to relax with her family. But Juan, excited, shouted that he had seen the dog. They ran to the garden, but they arrived too late. Disheartened, they realized that their excitement had scared the dog away. Wanda suggested being more careful in the future. Zacharias proposed installing a security camera to watch for the dog's return. The next day, they installed the camera and waited patiently, but there were no signs of the dog. Over time, Wanda's hope began to fade. However, one day, the dog returned, holding an old stuffed toy in its mouth. A panda that belonged to Lorenzo, her previous dog. Wanda, thrilled, opened the shed door, and the dog, still cautious, entered. With Wanda's help, the dog opened a box and came out with an object in its mouth. She picked it up, marveling at her discovery. The dog, seeing her joy, sealed their new friendship with a lick. From that moment on, the bond between Wanda and the dog grew stronger. She decided to officially adopt it, filling her home with laughter and joy. The dog quickly adapted, bringing life to the house and reminding them of Lorenzo. Wanda realized that life goes on and that there is always room for new beginnings. With each passing day, the family shared stories of Lorenzo, healing hearts and creating new memories.